Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of City Skylines with Chris. This episode I will be doing some changes in the production. I will have a time-lapse of my building instead of real-time footage. I have seen other YouTubers done the same and I liked that production much better. Today I will focus on the road system and industrial zoning as well as water pipes. You can see here that I tried a new terraforming tool and it's awesome. And the implementation of fine road heights, genius, I love that. There is only two things I wish for. It's merging lanes and also it's a tool that makes two motor roads at the same time in the opposite directions. Then I won't have to use the method you saw me using some minutes ago. That's a plane. The plane is interrupting my recording. Okay, now it's gone. Yes, merging lanes and a tool that makes roads. And you should have the option to select the spacing between the roads, like 1 tile, 2 tiles, whatever for. That would be awesome. You can see here that I think this interchange would have looked much better with merging lanes. A trumpet interchange has to have merging lanes. And also using this method to get smooth curves. It's not optimal, but it works. And it works pretty darn well, actually.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're all invited to go fucking mental on this motherfucking drop. The countdown has just begun. Are you ready? Let's go, 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 go. So we're back from the dead.
Done, complete with the rail overpass. Nice.
We're back from the dead.
I wonder if you can use keys here. I should try that in another episode.
Back, 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 back.
I downloaded an industrial asset pack, prop pack. I'm just looking through what I downloaded. It's looking awesome. If you've ever played SimCity 3000, this is the real deal. It looks really good on this map. I like to play around a little with hills and terraforming, just to kind of have a variation on the terrain. And also I try to avoid grids.
We're back from the dead.
I used the 22 by 22 tiling to get the most for the least amount of money. You see there is full water coverage and there is minimum overlapping. The reason I do this with the power lines is to get the organic feeling more realistically than just 90 degrees squares. There are some in reality as well, and you will see that it goes along the freeway, which is also normal. Here there are both things, straight and curves. Industrial areas often have like these huge spaces of flat land with nothing but concrete for parking or just open space. So I try to fool around a little with parking lots and different stuff. Ugh, it's small things like that that annoys the hell out of me. I'm trying to cover the complete area with concrete, but I can't. I don't know why. Keralis does it. I have Prop and Anarchy mode on. Still, no go. I will delete the other one if I place one where I want to, and then it isn't fully covered. So I don't know how to do that. I love using the keys in industrial areas. It makes a very good. It looks very realistic with the keys. It looks good. If you have ever seen industrial areas on Google Maps, you will know what I'm talking about. I do know there is a transport line manager, but I try not to use it. I guess I wouldn't use it that often anyways if I had it, so it would just slow down the game. That's why I don't use it. After a long time building just 4x4 industrial zones, I try to have both, all the possibilities now. There is just a whole another dimension of realism if you have all zoning dimensions. Okay, now we have industry, but we don't have anyone to work in the industry, so let's make some residents. Okay, so this is going to be a good suburb with the core family, a white picket fence and all that shit, hedges. That's why I'm using the keys, and also it just looks good. And I will put on some piers, the things that go out from the keys to bring up the land value, as well as parks and plazas. So I try to use the flood walls, and I like the idea, but I don't think they look good. They are too clean, 2 they are too big, 3 you can't really build roads on them or anything, and it would be awesome to use those for overpasses and stuff like that. Yeah, the soil limiter, the soil availability tool. The point is awesome. It is realistically if you dig out earth, you have to put it somewhere. But it's I do know why they have the mod in the Steam Workshop, and I appreciate that. I should subscribe to it. And then we will build a ring road like they have in Manhattan. Maybe we could make that a one-way road later. Thank God for mods. I don't know what I would do without them in this turn. I can't have a 90-degree turn here. It should be a smooth curve, it should follow the key, and that's why I use this mod, the No Pillars mod. Yeah, after the update I have some problems browsing the menus. I don't know where stuff is anymore. I guess I will be used to that pretty fast. If I break up the grid in the middle of the suburb, I think that will affect traffic the most, getting the least amount of traffic. I think this will be the best way for the traffic, and I can make it an avenue. No, actually I can't. because I have the road once grid too close to the edge of the key. Yeah, I can do some motorways and tunnels later. Freeways, maybe you use that term instead. Freeways and tunnels, that is. I'm using this every other technique to minimize the traffic, because if you have roads, diverging roads, I think that's if you have the diverging road and there is a small distance between all the diverging roads, the car will have to stop very often, and that will make a queue very easily. So that's what I'm trying to not do here. By having longer spans of road, the queue will have less proximity, yeah, something like that. You know what I mean. So instead of more terraforming, I use the tunnel option instead. Just wait, it will look pretty decent in the end.
because I never knew it was my imagination. I never wanted to say what I said, I just wanted an explanation. When I close my eyes before going into Universium, I think about the moment we were hoping wouldn't end, because I never knew it was my imagination. I never wanted to say what I said, I just wanted an explanation. Never wanted.
gonna fall for gravity. Cause the world will doubt, try to bring you down, but your love is real.